Hello, could you represent yourself?
Yes, my name is Susi. I'm a partner at venture capital fund MTVP that is operating across Central Eastern Europe, but mostly looking at Eastern European countries, Baltics, Russia, and CIS, former Soviet Union, let's say.
What is the main activity of your company and what investments do you do at the moment?
We usually invest in, let's say, early stage or startup companies in the sector of software, internet, mobile, and we're looking at opportunities for companies to raise capital for growth and expansion and kind of going global.
What is so interesting in in Eastern Europe market for you?
What is interesting is that it definitely has a big talent pool, but what's maybe most interesting is that local or domestic markets are becoming much more important. That is actually giving a significant drive for the companies to start up. So creating activity of startup let's say scene here, and that is of course driving international expansion and companies becoming global, and that's definitely important for us. It's definitely consumer internet, consumer software, and different models that are kind of exploiting different traditional models mixed together, or let's say mashup models of different concepts.
How would you describe your impression of meeting this conference?
I actually just arrived, but I've been on the conferences before on IDCEE, so I think that it's very important to have these kind of conferences, mixing up entrepreneurs, mixing up with investors, with people having influence in the industry. So that's a very good way to share knowledge, have different discussions on future, on trends and so on. So I believe that that's really important to do that. And of course, Ukraine and Kiev is a very nice place to be, so it's always good to come here.
What would you recommend for the startuppers how they should represent their projects to find investors?
Convincingly. So it's very important to really understand what you are doing and what kind of market you are addressing. So we've seen a lot of pitches on, let's say, 100-page business plans that are coming from a startup that hasn't really built a product yet. So that's definitely not the way to go. So we're looking at companies that are doing simple things and understanding how they do that, and having a really good concept in mind, how to expand, how to build the marketing, how to build up the team. So that's basically, keep it simple, but have big ambitions.
Thank you.